Airlines are making it difficult for plus size people to travel by designing seats that are too small for even the average human. My worst experience on a flight was this one time when I was flying standby and I got stuck in the bulkhead row where the armrest couldn't be moved.
Are plane seats too small? All right, so there's this video going viral on X of this plus size woman complaining about plane seats. And yes, everyone has seen a million videos of plus size women, plus size men complaining about airplane seats being too small. And you know what? They're too small even for normal size people, like regular size people. So I don't know what the solution is. But yeah, let's go ahead and see. Let's just go ahead and check out the footage.
My body isn't the problem, the system is. Airlines are making it difficult for plus size people to travel by designing seats.
All right, hold on. Honestly, oh, actually, no, she's taking up 2 seats. I was about to say that seat doesn't actually look that small, but no, she's actually taking up 2 seats. That's my bad. And like I said, I don't know, airplanes are uncomfortable even for like if you're riding economy class, even if you're an average person, the seats are too small. So I understand on one end, I understand where she's coming from. Like, on the other end, what are we supposed to do about it? Like, does she I don't know. Like, does she expect the planes to put a special seating accommodation just for plus size people? Like, let's say they put 6 plus size seats. Is that going to be enough? Because then everyone's going to be fighting for those seats. Like, those seats are going to be selling out. So like it'll just make it harder for plus size people to get those seats. So they'll end up in economy anyways. So I guess the other option is just to make every seat a plus size, which would be wonderful. Like, I think that'd be a win-win for the consumers. Like, regular size people would have a big seat and plus size people would have a seat that they could fit in. The problem with that is that it'd be less seats in the plane. So airplane companies would be making less money. So like I said, there's in any equation, there's going to be a loser. So I don't know what we're supposed to do about this.
Body isn't the problem, the system is. Airlines are making it difficult for plus size people to travel by designing seats that are too small for even the average human. My worst experience on a flight was this one time when I was flying standby and I got stuck in the bulkhead row where the armrest couldn't be moved. The flight was full, so I had no choice but to stay in the seat. I endured excruciating pain for hours, wedged between the armrest, which left bruises on my body. I was on the verge of tears by the end and in so much pain that I almost vowed to.
All right. The way, even walking through this aisle looks painful for this woman. Like, she's hitting every seat. Like, this just looks painful. Like, honestly, and I know people don't like to hear this, but losing weight would also be an option. And that would be, you know what? That would be the option where there is no loser in the equation. You lose weight, you feel better, you're healthier, you live longer, and you can fit more comfortably in an airplane seat. So, but like in this woman's eyes, she's the loser because, oh, well, that's hard work. That would be, that would be putting the burden on me. And when we can't have that, I'd rather put the burden on either other consumers or the airlines. It can't be on me. I'm not doing anything wrong. And I think that's the problem here. Like, yeah, I think the only solution would be you have to get healthier. Like, realistically, like, I don't think the airlines are gonna install these plus size seats. They're not gonna accommodate you. And if they do, people aren't gonna be willing to pay extra people aren't gonna be willing to, I don't know, like it would be less money on the airplane. So like if there's less seats, the seats are going to be more expensive. So then the losers would be the consumers because they'd be having to pay more. And with inflation already at an all-time high, it doesn't seem reasonable to me. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think the solution to her problem is?
I was on the verge of tears by the end and in so much pain that I almost vowed to never fly again. The physical pain lasted for days, but the emotional toll of being treated like I didn't belong was even harder to recover from. Airlines aren't doing anything at all to make it easier for plus size people to travel. When you're forced to buy 2 seats or squeeze into a space that wasn't designed for your body, it's not just inconvenient, it's dehumanizing.
All right, well, that's the clip. But like I want her to know, like, even if you're an average person, you're still being forced to like a seat that that isn't meant for your body. Like those airplane seats are meant for like children. Like they're so uncomfortable. Like they're so small. But anyways, yeah, what do you guys think? Let's go ahead and see what the chatters are saying. All right, it looks like we have a chatter in Twitch, but it's just a bot, so we'll ignore that person. All right, and no chatters on YouTube.
Introducing the Late Night Show with your host, Cuddy Bino. Live streamed on both YouTube and Twitch. Search Cuddy Bino for more information.